Previously on The Mole. The players learned it's not all child's play.
I missed that one.
In the Final Four,
Oh my God!
You people are sadistic.
they then battled it out for the game's final exemption, where Mark scored the winning shot,
There we go.
securing his place in the Final Three.
So, Mark, you in fact have earned yourself the game's final exemption.
Wow. That's...
And in the end, the players were left Paul-free. "12 strangers, 10 weeks, 1 winner, taking home up to $500,000. But one of them is being paid to deceive the others and sabotage their missions. That person is the mole. The player that figures out who the mole is and does the best job of tracking and remembering their every move wins the money. Can you figure it out? Who is the mole?
I am in the final 3. And Paul's not here. I love this game. I now have a 50-50 chance of taking home all the money.
As of late, we actually came to an understanding, and so even though I spent, 90% of the game hating Paul, now it's just like, oh, okay. It's not as big a victory as I thought it would be.
I think that a lot of things fell my way, and I feel very fortunate for that. But I'm here, and that's an amazing feeling.
After playing the game for over a month, Craig, Mark, and Nicole are the final 3 players. One of them will win up to $500,000, and one will be the mole's final victim. With the finish line in sight, the players have just 2 missions left to observe each other and figure out who is the mole.
Top 3, you guys.
I feel great about making it in the final 3, but I'm worried. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh yeah, I've known who it's been all along. I haven't had a clue. If it's Craig, Nicole knows. If it's Nicole, Craig knows. I don't think either one of them is targeting me.
So now you're gonna self-execute, right?
No. I really think that Craig is a mole. If he's not the mole, I'm gonna faint. I will fall out the chair, literally, because I would be like,
Mark could definitely be the mole. He's at the top of my list, but I'm still not positive who the mole is, and that is terrifying at this point in the game.
let's go.
Nicole, Mark, Craig, today's mission is called Tick, Tock, Boom. Take a look behind me. That's bulletproof glass. Inside there, $50,000 cash. Also inside that case is a bomb, set to go off in 1 hour. Your mission is to defuse that bomb. If you're successful, that $50,000 goes in the pot,
Which will take the total over the $400,000 mark.
If, however, you fail, all that money goes up in smoke. Everything you need to defuse the bomb is located right here inside this room. Good luck.
That's not
And
nice.
that's not fair.
We are to defuse a bomb that is attached to $50,000, and that's all the instruction John gives us. He says, good luck. He leaves the room because he knows something's gonna blow up and he doesn't want to be there.
So we have pliers here, something to cut wires.
Oh, we're gonna have to figure out
Which wire?
what wires to
Which
cut.
wire to cut?
Yep, basically.
To determine which wire to cut to defuse the bomb, The players must figure out how to use the remaining items in the room, which include a list of world locations, a giant clock, a series of letters on the wall, and a glass board with blank spaces on it, as well as a hidden item that is key to unlocking the entire puzzle.
And we
We
got
have an equation here.
4, 3, 4, and then another 4, 3, 2. So it's got to be words? It's words. But what do the clocks mean? They have to mean something.
If it's 12 o'clock, Greenwich Mean Time, which is England.
On one wall, there's Greenwich Mean Time with 24 cities underneath. And some of them have like minus 15 minutes, plus 45 minutes, minus 30 minutes. Let's keep looking around, see if there's anything else that can help us.
I would assume these clocks might be all of these different places.
So we're going to start in Greenwich and then go to all these different places?
Hey, guys,
Yeah.
24 spaces.
Oh, there's 24 spaces?
24 spaces,
24 of
cities.
these.
It's noon in Greenwich, Paris.
Dude, come over here.
What?
Come here. Go on the other side.
Time zone map.
Cool.
The players have just found a time zone map, the hidden item that is key to successfully defusing the bomb. In order to view the map, 2 players must hold it down while the 3rd player looks at it.
So, actually, Greenwich and Paris are in the same time zone, and it's at 0.
We all pretty much agreed unanimously that what we needed to do was find the time on the map, and then it would tell us whether it was plus or minus hours from the time in Greenwich, England, which on the board was 12 o'clock.
So then you go to Anchorage, and that's minus 10 hours, okay? Anchorage minus 10, Dallas minus 6.
And United Arab Emirates.
UAE.
Hold on, I gotta get the lines because they got it weird. So you're looking at the map and you see a squiggly line going this way, you see another squiggly line going that way, and so I'm trying to count down and then I get stuck. Plus 5.
Hey, where's Samoa? South Pacific or?
Skip it, go to the next one.
Okay.
Oh wait, I see it now. Okay, it's minus 12.
You want a break?
I kind of do.
So you do a row 2, Mark.
Okay. LA.
LA's already done.
No. The way to keep my eye on fellow players is to make sure nobody is doing the same job all the time. I held the map, I wrote times down, I tried to get involved in everything as a way to maybe see if anything strange was going on. Burma, 6.5.
Is that all of them?
And that's everything.
Okay, here, let's let it down.
Let's see if we can figure out what these mean now.
So you take Greenwich, plus 5 hours, minus 7 hours, plus 8 hours,
Okay.
minus 45 minutes,
So-
minus 10 hours, minus 6 hours, and whatever you get.
Sounds good.
We got the times.
But what do these letters mean?
We have 24 spaces and 24 cities, so each of these things are going to correspond to a letter or a number.
Okay.
You know, like these letters
Sure.
are going to add up to a color.
Sure.
I don't know how we're going to pick which letter is going where.
What do you think?
I don't think that we're going to be able to accomplish this mission. We're freaking out.
You know how stupid we're looking right now?
Pretty stupid.
There's $50,000 in a suitcase. If we don't defuse that bomb, the whole thing's gonna blow up.
By finding the hidden map and deciphering the time zones, the players have accomplished the first 2 steps of the mission. But they have 2 more steps to figure out. With just under 30 minutes remaining, the players are a long way from determining which wire to cut to defuse the bomb.
Okay, so we got the times. These letters
Sure.
are going to add up to a color.
Sure.
I don't know how we're going to pick which letter is going where.
The time
So-
Yeah.
on the clock
Right.
corresponds to this. It'll
Which,
move.
and it will
and it'll
point to the letters.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Mark and Nicole were fixated on the clocks on the walls. So I'm like, what about the giant thing in the middle of the room?
I want to do it.
Go ahead.
So we figure out that the cities and the time zones from Greenwich Mean Time correspond to the time on the clock, which correspond to the letter that it points to, which we need to write on the clear whiteboard.
So 11 o'clock is you.
I'm guessing it's going to be an S.
Nope, it's an I.
Uh-oh. That doesn't make sense.
Write it up there anyway.
Well, let's go to the next one.
Burma plus 630.
Here, 6:30.
It's got to be U.S. Eden.
Another E?
Well, that doesn't look right.
We have no consonants at all.
Maybe it is like Scrabble. Maybe we got to get all the letters first and then unscramble them.
Yeah, let's
do
finish
that.
all that. 6.
C,
All right, what's next?
F,
Quick, next one. 2 o'clock, hurry.
R.
R, 11 o'clock.
U.
I didn't think we were doing it right because the letters, they didn't make any sense, and I was starting to get a little miffed.
That doesn't look like it's spelling anything.
It could be clue,
where?
C-L-U-E.
Use the letters in
that's
the
right, yeah.
alphabet.
Use,
Dude,
use
when,
what?
let's write those up there, and when you use them, cross them out.
Okay. Clue, use what? Wire, do we have a W?
No W's. F. There's fire.
After all those letters came on the board, they didn't make any sense.
Let's double check the map. It didn't seem like we could make a sentence out of the letters that we had. So I wanted to double check.
Okay, so
Are you better at finding these things than her?
UAE. UAE is +4, not +5.
We only have 8 minutes. The map, I thought, was fairly clearly labeled. So to me, the most suspicious activity I saw was Nicole fumbling with the map.
Samoa -11.
Is that a mistake again?
That was me.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I don't know if Nicole was trying to act mulish or if she was just making mistakes. She's done both in the past.
I might have to have somebody find Tonga. Anybody know where Tonga is?
It's a flat map, but the world is actually round. When it comes to deciphering that kind of stuff, it takes me some time.
Tonga, there it is.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I was right. Change that U to a D.
5 minutes.
And then which other one did you mess up? Samoa is -11.
Messed up big time.
So it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, sorry.
If Nicole is the mole, you can't stop her from messing up the mission. She wasn't counting on the fact that I'd be able to come up with 3 or 4 letters even with mistakes. 1 o'clock
T.
is, yeah, it's gotta be T.
T.
T, yeah, because that could be cut. I think that could be is red plus blue.
3 minutes.
Okay. Is red plus blue.
Dude, cut red plus blue. That's purple.
Well, but I don't know that that's what that means.
Is there a purple wire?
Yep. We got purple, yellow, red, teal, teal.
But
blue,
is it
blue.
purple or is it red and blue together?
There's 1 red, and there's 2 blues.
When you put red and blue together, you get purple. Now the question was, do you cut red and blue or purple?
2 minutes.
Do you think it's red and blue together or do you think it's purple?
I'm going for the purple.
Or is it red and blue?
It seemed like Mark was trying to stall, and I was frustrated with him overthinking and not doing. And Mark's the one you gotta watch out for.
Do you see any other colors?
That's what I'm looking for.
Guys, we're under a minute.
Let's just
go.
cut the purple one.
Okay. You wanna hold this?
No.
Red plus blue is purple.
You going?
Sure, why not?
This is purple, right? Can you see that?
Yeah, but
If we cut the wrong wire, the bomb would explode and $50,000 would be scattered to the wind.
purple is,
purple?
it doesn't look any.
Come on.
Take tonight's quiz at abc.com.
If we cut the wrong wire, the bomb would explode and $50,000 would blow up.
This is purple
This
is,
is purple.
Hurry, hurry, we're under a minute.
Come on. My heart was beating, my hands were shaking, it was nuts.
Craig cut the wire and nothing happened.
Did we do it?
I don't know.
We did it! Woo! That's turned off.
No way! Yes! Oh my God! This was the most spy-like mission, and it took all of us working together to figure it out.
Well done, and you absolutely did cut it very, very close. 21 seconds you have left.
You did find enough letters to solve the puzzle, but the solution was
Clue, cut wire that is red plus blue.
if you had found the word wire, you would have known to cut only one wire. But as you guys figured out, red plus blue is purple, so that 50 grand goes right into the pot.
Yes!
The pot now, $418,500. You eclipsed the 400 grand mark. Let's savor the moment. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so this will still go down in history as my all-time favorite mission ever.
It doesn't get more spy than cutting the wire on a palm.
Freaking spy!
You are now an international man of mystery.
One more mission, y'all, and then we're done. Even if I am dead wrong about who the mole is, it doesn't matter. I'm still in the top 3, regardless, which is an amazing feat, and yeah, I kicked ass. Period. I'm a badass.
The next day, I have the players meet me in central Buenos Aires for their final mission.
Good morning, players. We're in front of the Casa Rosada, the Pink House. It's where Argentine President Cristina Fernandez handles all the country's business. Now, this mission is called 3 to Tango, worth $75,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is your last chance to add money into the pot or to sabotage. In just a moment, I'll ask you all to select one of 3 envelopes.
In each of these envelopes, you'll find 3 different sets of clues unique to each player.
I'll also be giving you a cell phone.
When I say go, you'll read the first clue. Once you figure out the location, call me with your answer.
I'll give you a task to complete once you get there. Finish the 3rd task, and I will send you a picture of your final destination. Now here's the big one. The first player to arrive will have a very, very important decision to make. They can either put the $75,000 into the pot or exchange it for this. Inside this is the mole's dossier. Now, it may contain valuable information which could help you out in the all-important final quiz. Let's go.
Nicole's first clue says, the Argentine flag was first raised on these grounds where a famous tall monument stands high and proud.
When I find out I have to run, I know Mark's gonna run full speed. There should be no more running, sweating, squatting, jumping, trudging, dangling, nothing.
Mark's first clue reads, you may still fall victim to the mole's facade unless you can get to the place Libertad.
I'm a very strong runner, but Craig knows this city way better than I do. He's been reading about it since day 1 that he got into his room.
I think it's this way.
So I thought that I might struggle. I mean, running doesn't do you any good if you don't know where the heck you're going.
Shop till you drop on the street that's first rate. The sun always shines on this U.S. state.
My clue was a street for shopping named after the Sunshine State. So I knew that was Florida.
Okay, Craig, what do you have for me?
It's at Florida Street.
Florida Street is correct.
3 to Tango is a mission made for me. As a traveler, this is right up my alley.
Once you get to Florida Street, you must find a leather store that will let you try on a leather jacket. Then you need to send me a picture of you wearing that jacket.
All right, got it.
When I got to Florida Street, I needed to find a shop that would let me try on a leather jacket.
Have a leather jacket?
He found me a jacket that actually fit.
It's amazing.
It was awesome. I really wanted to buy the jacket, but since I was on a mission, I didn't have any money. Can we go back?
Excuse me, do you speak English? Have you seen a place called, it says Place Libertad?
My map did not come out of the envelope one time. I relied 100% on the people of Buenos Aires to help me.
Plaza Libertad.
Yeah.
Gracias, muchas gracias. Am I supposed to go to Plaza Libertad?
You are correct.
What do I do?
Find the statue of Adolfo Alsina.
Okay,
Then I'll need you to send me a picture of yourself in front of the statue.
bye. Oh,
That's not easy, running through the streets of Buenos Aires. You gotta watch for the traffic.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I just tried not to be rude.
Oh, come here, so go ahead.
As Mark sprints through the streets of Buenos Aires, Nicole studies her map and finds the answer to her first clue.
Hello, Nicole.
Is it the obelisco?
You are correct. Your task is this. Get an Argentinian flag and take a picture of yourself with that flag in front of the obelisco.
Okay.
Can you help me out? It takes 2 to Tango at this theater where Porteños perform for some big dinero.
Send the picture to John, and I'm already looking for the next clue.
I think it's the Teatro Colón. Hey, man, did you get my picture?
Good work. Move on to your next clue.
Okay, is the next clue the Teatro Colón?
No, it is not.
It's not the Teatro Colón. Is it the Palacio San Martin?
No, it is not.
Is it the Museo de Arte Moderno?
You're just gonna rip off a long line of guesses, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
As Craig struggles with his second clue, Nicole arrives at the Oblisco and sends me her first picture.
You got my pic?
I did get your photo.
Okay.
That's the good news. The bad news is I can't see the flag.
Nicole then snaps several more shots while missing a key element of her task.
I sent at least 5 different pictures of me and this flag.
Okay, I can see you a little bit better, but
That's all that's necessary. There's a flag at the top of the screen.
Nicole, here's the deal. Get an Argentinian flag and take a picture of yourself with it in front of the Oblisco.
I'm looking at a flag. That's what I just sent you. I'm not gonna argue with you anymore.
Plaza Libertad?
Plaza Libertad.
Sí.
¿Para qué lado?
Meanwhile, Mark's plan of relying only on the locals and not using his map has him still searching for his first location.
Is this the Plaza Libertad? Aquí, Plaza Libertad? ¿Dónde está la Plaza Libertad?
I am not good at handling situations that are out of my control. It seemed like it was taking forever.
Plaza Libertad? Uno más? Ah! Ah, doggone it.
Scattered around Buenos Aires, our players are trying to successfully complete their 3 tasks. Craig has hit a roadblock in finding the location of his second clue,
Pietro Maipo.
Sorry, incorrect.
while Mark is still trying to find the location of his first clue.
Plaza Libertad? No? Ah, doggone it.
Meanwhile, Nicole has missed a key word in her first task as she continues to take pictures of herself, the Oblisco, and the flag that flies beside it.
We just got cut off. You didn't hang up on me, did you?
Well,
The pictures you have sent me so far are incorrect. Get an Argentinian flag and take a picture of yourself with it in front of the Oblisco.
alrighty. He said that I had to actually go and get an Argentinian flag from a person. So I went into a store and they had little tiny flags. And so I asked them, Hola, buenas tardes. Very politely in my terrible Spanish, may I borrow this? And they were nice enough and they let me have it. And after that, I was totally put off from the rest of the mission. Completely.
Hi, Nicole.
Did anything go through?
I got your photo.
Okay.
So congratulations.
Nicole quickly solves her second clue. Slowly heat milk and you will discover the nation's top sweet that is brownish in color.
So the next one is dulce de leche.
You are correct. You ready for your task?
I'm really not. I would really love to go tanning right now and get a pedicure.
Your task is this. Convince somebody to buy you some dulce de leche, and then snap a picture of the 2 of you as you have a taste.
Whatever. I need some more color.
¿Qué es porteños?
Porteño is we are.
Oh, okay.
After Craig learns that porteño
You are Yankee, we are Porteño.
is a term for the people of Buenos Aires, he makes a lucky guess.
Porteño? Tango Porteño Theater. So I said Tango Porteño Theater,
You've got it done, my man. You hit it.
And so I just stumbled across the right name.
Your task is stand in front of the Tango Porteño Theater, and you must convince a beautiful woman to strike a tango pose with you.
Ah, man.
Senor, this is Plaza Libertad.
Mark is still in search of his first destination.
Sí.
Once I get to the Plaza Libertad, I have to take a picture of myself with the statue. And boy, you couldn't miss it. Huge statue right in the middle of the plaza.
If you are hungry, please pull up a seat for a deep-fried pocket of chicken, cheese, and meat. So I should be able to just get an empanada anywhere.
I saw your photo. Looks good.
The next thing I have to do is find an empanada.
You have to find somebody to buy you an empanada.
Okay.
I need you to take a picture of yourself with the person that bought it for you.
Got it. I have to get somebody to buy me 1 empanada.
The people of Buenos Aires were very friendly.
You'll buy me 1 empanada?
Yes.
Anywhere, come on.
The next thing I know, I had a parade of like 6 youths following me to an empanada stand.
Whiskey!
But they were having a ball.
When things in life get to be ridiculous, sometimes you just have to do a little dance.
Nicole's second task was to take a picture of herself with a stranger who bought her dulce de leche, a popular Argentine treat.
Dulce de leche sundae. I got a guy to buy one for me, but when we went up to the counter, all they had was chocolate. We're gonna mix it all up, and then it looks like dulce de leche. I was like, well, you know, we'll just stir it up and just take the picture, see what happens.
Hello, Nicole.
Yeah, did you get the other picture?
I did get a photo, but it didn't really look like dulce de leche.
No, this is dulce de leche.
I do have my mole spies everywhere, and I've been told it was a hot fudge sundae.
You suck.
Mark's final clue says, in this building is a representative band who vote for the rights of every woman and man.
It looks like the next thing I have to find is the government building, Congress building.
You are correct. The Argentine Congress passed a law to make sure that 1/3 of its legislature is made up of women.
Okay.
Please send me a picture of the Congress building with you and an Argentine woman.
Thank you. Bye. Where is Congress?
About 20 blocks from here.
I got a motor.
Yo quiero dulce de leche.
Having been caught lying, Nicole must once again ask someone to buy her dulce de leche and take a picture with her.
Ah, perfecto. Ah! But and he's like, eat the whole thing. So as he was sitting there, I had to keep shoveling this stuff down my throat. Ciao, bien.
Señor, ¿dónde está Tango Porteño Teatro? You've never heard of it?
I've asked 20 or 30 locals,
Can you help me out?
No entiendo.
and nobody has ever heard of the Tango Porteño Theater.
Tango Porteños Teatro?
One tourist said, I think I saw it next to the Cologne Theater.
Tango Porteño. Found it. Oh. Something like that.
Are you happy now?
I'm very happy now. Looks like you're enjoying dulce de leche with a nice older gentleman.
Well, you know, you gotta use your talents.
Nicole's final clue is, the crowds will be huge, so go live La Vida Loca at the game for the team in the place called La Boca.
Football team. Football.
Boca Juniors.
Boca Juniors.
Boca Junior is correct.
Gracias, señor.
Find the stadium for the Boca Junior soccer team where tonight they will play their arch enemy, Brazil. And then you must convince a Boca Junior fan to let you try on his or her jersey.
Okay, thanks.
Craig's final clue says, Perón's second wife won the hearts of her people. She's resting in peace right next to a steeple.
Is the answer to the third clue the Cementerio de la Recoleta?
Yes, you are correct. You must locate Evita's grave
Okay.
and send me a picture of the family name above the crypt.
All right, I'm on it.
I found that on the map and I could see how to get there from where I was, so I was home free.
Nicole pinpoints her final location.
Oh my God, that's far.
Permiso, con permiso.
As Mark and Craig are racing towards theirs.
I had to go to the Argentinian Congress and take a picture with a woman.
Would you take a picture, please?
When I get to the cemetery, there's a directory, and I immediately look up Eva Perón. You go straight, you make a left at Jesus, go down to the avenue, and I think about halfway down, it'll be on your left.
Would you take a picture with me, please? Please, please, please. If Craig beat me, he has been lying the entire time about how ambulatory he is.
Both players send me their photos and call in at almost exactly the same time.
Craig, please hold on. Another call from Mark. Hello, Mark. Hold on 1 second. I'm still on with Craig. I will get right back to you in 1 moment. Hello, Craig.
Hey, John, did you get my picture?
I got your photo. Nice work, too, man. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hang up with you and send you a photo. This is your final destination.
Nice, the Calatrava Bridge. That's the bridge I've been wanting to go to this whole time.
I knew exactly where it was. So I was like, bonus, I've got this thing won, let's go.
Are you kidding me? That's this stupid bridge that Craig's been wanting to go to.
Craig has been dying to walk on that bridge since the day we got here. He knows where it is. I just knew that I was in trouble.
Avenue Independencia. I think I'm supposed to turn here.
Nearly 4 hours into the mission, Nicole is still making her way to her third location. Meanwhile, Craig and Mark are both headed to the Calatrava Bridge, the finish line for the final mission of the game. Whoever arrives first will have a big decision to make. Put $75,000 in the pot, or look at the mole's dossier for a possible leg up on the final quiz.
It must be turned around. It was the other way.
The majority of my brain said, this is over. But the competitive me said, you know what, don't be a baby, run, get there as quick as you can, you never know what happens.
Permiso, con permiso.
There he is. You made it. You doing okay?
Yeah. You can let me know.
Let you know what?
If I'm here first. You've got Craig and Nicole waiting on the other side.
Come with me.
There's no way I'm first. That's impossible.
Actually, Mark, you are first. Congratulations, you've won the mission.
John informs me that I have arrived first, and I was shocked.
And now the big decision. Put $75,000 into the pot, or take a look at what's inside this briefcase. Do keep in mind, the mole's dossier may or may not have information that can help you on the final quiz.
It's a lot to think about.
I am assuming that the mole's dossier will be information about the mole or about the mole's activities. And those things could be put on the quiz. However, $75,000 is a lot of money.
I'm going to walk over and wait for the other two players. Once they get here, I will send for you. At that point, I will need your decision. See you in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Hey, this is the bridge that I've been wanting to see this entire time, and I recognize somebody out there on it.
Oh, you do?
My good buddy Mark.
I can see Mark out there on the bridge, and my heart just sank. This was my mission to lose.
Good news is you're not last.
I'm not last.
Mark was first, and we still have to wait for Nicole.
Since Mark and Craig have already made it back to the bridge, I've sent a car to retrieve Nicole, who never completed her third task.
Okay, Craig and Nicole, it's time to find out Mark's big decision. Mark, come on over. Okay, Mark, the time has come, deciding whether or not you will add $75,000 to the pot, which would bring the total to $493,500. Or open up the briefcase and take a look at the mole's dossier. Have you come to a decision?
I have. The game is more about the quizzes than it is the mission. So with that in mind, this dossier can possibly give a person a leg up going into the last quiz, so I'm gonna take the dossier.
All right, Mark, you've made your decision, so please, feel free. Craig, Nicole?
Once the dossier has been opened, the quiz will change because whatever's in the dossier will end up on the final quiz. You know, there could be anything in there. Of course, I'll never know.
I hope to find in the mole's dossier at least one piece that I've been missing.
I am a little disappointed that Mark took the dossier instead of putting the money in the pot, but it wasn't unexpected because it's the mole's job to keep the money out of the pot.
Okay, Mark, the dossier is yours to keep.
All right.
With that said, you sacrificed the $75,000. That leaves your grand total $418,500. But you know what? I'm gonna bump up to $420, if that's okay with you three.
Winning all that money would allow me to live a life that I've been wanting to live forever, you know? Owning my own company and having the freedom to do whatever I want to do. It would actually be the culmination of the adventure of a lifetime.
Since I guess this is our last supper. Been a lot of things that happened between that first one and now.
What stands out?
Everything I thought I couldn't do.
Yeah.
I faced some fears that I didn't even know I had. I feel extremely proud of what I've done.
How about you? What stands out?
Doing the bungee jump and doing it with such flair that I didn't expect. That was actually one of the proudest moments since I've been here. It really, really was.
It's been extremely challenging. I'll admit straight up that especially emotionally, it's been way harder than I thought it would be, but it was fun.
I work 2 jobs, my wife works 2 jobs. So the money's important to me so that she can stop working and be mom full time, which is something she's always wanted to be able to do. And that would just mean everything to me.
Tonight's is your final quiz, but a little different twist on things this evening.
Oh no.
Normally, 10 questions. Tonight's, we double it, 20.
I am not at all confident about this last quiz, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to try and win.
If you weren't sharp and smart and quick, you guys wouldn't be here now, would you?
I click fast.
Pure skill.
There's a lot more pressure tonight than other nights. I'm run down and I am weary, but I'm still gonna do it as best I can, fast as I can.
To ensure myself a win, I have to make sure that I pick the right person as the mole. I need to be as accurate as possible in a